Hello guys, so in this video I want to talk about my prediction of the tech stock, the technology stock in 2022. And we just arrived 2022 and we all believe that 2022 will be a year of so many unexpected things. But one thing we can be absolutely sure is there will be very serious inflation problem, and there is also serious increase in the interest rate, okay, compared with those previous years. So in this case, it will bring a very strong impact on the growth stock, okay. Technology stock, we generally call it as growth stock because we know that the development of technology is like crazy, okay. Maybe 1 or 2 years later, the technology will change, okay, significantly. For example, around 3 or 4 years ago, people start to use 4G. But now we can see that we are talking about 5G. So you can see technology is something that can change and that can have great development in a short period of time. When you were young, maybe you use MSN, ICQ, or some media thing that no longer exists anymore. Okay, or even today, not many young people use Facebook anymore. So in this case, we know that growth stock, the technology stock, okay, those tech stock is growth stock, and growth stock generally will be under great influence by the increase in interest rate. It's because growth stock generally need to have spend a lot on the research and development. If it don't do the research and development, if they just plan to maintain the current technology level, then they will get eliminated very easily because their competitor always do a lot on the R&D, research and development. So when the interest rate increase, when those companies borrow money from the bank, need to pay higher interest rate. In this case, their production costs will increase. And then for those not very strong tech company, they will bear a great interest burden, okay. For the past 10 years, all companies, especially those tech companies, they find it so easy to borrow money from the bank, okay. They will just borrow the money and then maybe after a few years repay it, and then they find it's very easy. But with the high interest rate, it will be a very difficult thing to do, okay. Imagine the interest rate is, let's say, 2%. So when you borrow $1 million, you need to pay around 20,000 each year, okay. But for those giant companies, they do not borrow 1 million, 10 million, 100 million. They may actually borrow maybe 10 billion. In this case, the interest burden will be like crazy. And for those very successful companies like Apple, Tesla, they won't worry about it, okay. They won't worry about it at all, as they have very strong cash flow. They won't face difficulty on repay those debts. But for those middle or lower ranking company, they will find it difficult to repay it, okay. So those companies stock price will drop, and then for some investor, they may need to repay the margin and then sell other stocks such as Tesla. So it will just like a domino effect, okay. When a company's stock price drop, and then at the end it will affect the whole stock market. So that's why I believe that in 2022, it will not be a good year for the tech company, okay. It's my point of view. If you have any other opinion, please feel free to share. I will read and reply all your comments. Thank you.